Hi TikTok, today I'm going to talk to you about an NPC from a D&D / Final Fantasy XIV game. Their name is Eglantine, they are a mandragora. They were part of a gang called the Vegetables Gang that my players were supposed to hunt down. Indeed, villagers asked my players to get rid of these scourge. These mandragora are an organized group and they were stealing tools, cereals, provisions, food, and they even once cast stun at children that were playing near the forest that they were settled in. They didn't have to kill them, but they just needed to restrict them and keep them from bothering the villagers. Eventually they followed two of these mandragora back to their lair. The mandragora saw them, so they just buried themselves in the soil, and one of my players tried to pluck one out of the soil and it started to shriek, and soon the other joined in unison. But thankfully my players had ear plugs made out of wax that they had been given. They had killed several mandragoras already when they realized that an elemental was going out of the soil. It was a gobu. While in Final Fantasy, gobus are like these giant rocky, mossy giant monsters. In my world I made them like semi-elementals, and the mandragoras were apparently trying to protect these elemental, or at least acting and being influenced by the elemental, the gobu. So once my player realized that they were being influenced, they started attacking the gobu and they killed it, and when it died, several mandragoras were dead, but two of them survived. One of them fled, and the other one started trying to talk with the group. Just an NPC that was accompanying the group could be able to understand the mandragora, so they started chatting, the both of them, in the language of plants, well, vegetables really. That was pretty funny for me to voice, but yeah. One of my players adopted the mandragora that they collectively decided to name Eglantine, and used it to protect the crops of a village. So there is a village in my world where the crops are protected by Eglantine, and it's a small army of mandragoras. It's pretty fun because they just cast stun at things that threaten the crops. But yeah, they have a good time, they are having a good time. That's really fun.